Well, I'll be damned. I can see my dick! My dick! My dick! My dick! My dick! My dick!
The Nutty Professor was released in 1996 and is directed by Tom Shadyac. It's about Sherman Clumpin, and a lot of people hate him because he's overweight. He gets turned into a more thin version and calls himself Buddy, but Buddy starts treating people like crap, and Sherman wants to try get with Carla.
So the Nutty Professor, I've seen this one before. Yeah, I remember seeing it a good few years ago. I think it was around 2012 or 2013. It was definitely around that when I watched the film on TV. And from memory, it was decent. I hadn't seen it for a while until we watched some of it at my friend's house, and I thought it was pretty good. So I decided, you know what, this would be my Friday night movie. I usually love watching a movie on a Friday night to end off the school week. It's just a nice way to watch a movie before bed. But this is an interesting one. I don't have much to say about the characters specifically, but I'll just talk about like what I can. I want to just make a movie review because I feel like I haven't made a YouTube video in like what feels like forever. I know I posted 2 videos last weekend, but it just feels like forever since I posted anything. But The Nutty Professor is a fun, pretty decent film. It's nothing amazing. Like, I can't think of that many flaws, but the story is pretty good. I do feel like it does get a bit obnoxious when Buddy comes on screen. That's when the movie does tend to be a bit overboard. There's some really funny sequences, don't get me wrong, like the movie has a lot of laughs and all, where I do genuinely get a good laugh out of it. I do feel it can get a bit obnoxious at times, where it just makes me go, where it makes you want to kind of hate the character of Buddy, and I'll explain that later. But I do like the story. I think it's well executed. It can get predictable, but you know, execution always works, and the execution isn't that bad. You know, it's pretty solid, and you know, the acting's really good. I think Jada Pinkett Smith, Eddie Murphy, everyone else do a great job at acting out their characters. Eddie Murphy especially. You know, Eddie Murphy's hilarious. My favorite role of Eddie Murphy is easily Meet Dave, and that's a great film. I do like Donkey, but Meet Dave is, like, I love Meet Dave. That one's so underrated. The music is, the music's alright. It doesn't add a whole lot to the movie, but it's pretty good music for what it is.
There's not a lot for me to discuss about the characters since there's not a whole lot. The family is entertaining, the school principal is cool, I guess, even if he is just kind of generic. I guess the standouts are obviously Sherman and Carla. Sherman is a very lovable main character. He's obviously very caring, and you do feel bad for him when he's getting picked on for being overweight. Same with Carla. She's also very sweet as well. She really cares for Sherman, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually know that Jada Pinkett Smith was Will Smith's wife until I watched this film. Yeah, I just didn't know that was true. Then there's Buddy. He is funny at first, but the obnoxious stuff he does makes me not really like him. The execution, I guess, is funny, but there's times where he can just, well, be a real douchebag and just very unlikable. The Nutty Professor is a fun, solid movie and great acting by Eddie Murphy. I'm going to give The Nutty Professor an 8 out of 10.